Don't say any F's and stuff.
Let's go. Blazing the steel. Bring the heat. Mix it non-stop. With the hottest DJ.
I'm your host, Joshua Diaz.
Non-stop.
What's going on?
Good morning, Josh. How can I help?
Welcome to the lab. I'm your host, Joshua Diaz. How's everybody doing today? Good to be here. Good to see you. We got a great show for you this morning, as well as, I believe, one this evening, too. Let me get my hat on properly because, wow. Another interesting day. You know, we're going to talk more Delphi this morning. It's the whole, I mean, it's just, you really start to hope it's not turning into a mess. And I don't know if it is or not. But once again, I want to thank everybody for the show last night. Great show, great discussion, great participation in the chat. So awesome. Yeah, I'm trying to do some earlier shows as well. I know I'm just going way too hard. This is going to be a great live. Now, yeah, like I said, last night was just something else to process. It was a great interview. It was it was just really, it was very, very informative, and can't thank Anthony enough for coming on and talking with us. So let's see. Unfortunately, we will never know what's in the letter, probably for years. We actually do know what's in the letter. It's been released. It's been filed. And we'll talk about that here in a second. Richard Allen has been in custody for over a week and a half now, and apparently doesn't have a lawyer. Now, from what I understand is that he told the court that he wanted a lawyer, that he was going to get his own lawyer, that he was going to pay for his own lawyer. Well, that's now no longer the case. Richard Allen is he's asking for a public defender. He writes the court, and let's just take a look at it, because at some point you knew that this was going to come back around and chomp whoever in the butt, and I'm concerned that this is going to be a problem moving forward. Okay, apparently Richard Allen wrote this, but it looks like a third grader did. And the case, okay, so there's his case number, Carroll Circuit Court, and looks like he ran out of room. So there's the case number, and then this is what Richard Allen has to say. In the case listed above, I, Richard M. Allen, hereby throw myself at the mercy of the court. Dramatic much? I'm begging, sorry. It's awful. I'm begging to be provide. He's begging to be provide with legal assistance in a public defender or whatever help is available. At my initial hearing on October 28, 2022, I asked to find representation for myself. However, so, because I'm shocked that he admitted this, but I had no clue how expensive it would be just to talk to someone. It's very expensive. I also did not realize what my wife and I's immediate financial situation was going to be. We have both been forced to immediately abandon employment, myself due to incarceration, and my wife for personal safety. She has to abandon our home for her own safety. What little, what does it say? What little reserve there is will fail to even maintain the original residence. Again, I throw myself at the mercy of the court. Please provide me whatever assistance you may. Thank you for your time in this most urgent matter. In this most urgent matter, Richard Allen is now begging, not begging, but he's asking for a lawyer, and rightfully so. He's allowed to have a lawyer. He's allowed to have a lawyer, folks. Okay, nobody's disputing that. You can if you want. It's useless to say that he can't have a lawyer. He absolutely is entitled to one. And I'm a bit worried that this is going to become a major problem in the case moving forward. Now, the one thing that the court's going to be able to fall back on is he was asked at his arraignment if he wanted a lawyer. He said he was going to get one on his own. It's not the court's responsibility to give him a pricing list on what lawyers cost. Lawyers are expensive. Ask Casey Anthony. Ask Aaron Hernandez. Ask anybody. They're expensive. His best bet would have probably been to try to get a pro bono, but, that may come later. There's a lot of lawyers that would take these kinds of cases because they're so high profile. And by the way, has anybody seen this guy's new mugshot? Like, it looks like he's, I don't know how somebody, I'm not the skinniest guy in the world, but I don't know how somebody gets fatter while they're incarcerated. The food can't be that good, can it? He looks very swollen. Maybe it's stress. He needs to try bad angle. I don't think he's got a good angle, but he needs to try my icing therapy. It really works really, really, really well. Maybe he was spending his money on commissary. Stress eating, pro bono, free, no charge services. So somebody says, let me pop the chat out here for a second, though, and then I can answer your questions. I'll tell you what I mean by it's concerning to me going forward a little bit. It definitely is, because the problem with all the sealing and the, he's getting moved privately. Who's he going to ask for a lawyer? Nobody knows where he's at. Now, interestingly enough, there to me is a parallel here between him and Kline, and we'll get into that here shortly. Hold on, let me see. Chat. Some good comments out there, so let me throw them in, bruh. Why is it? Come on. Oh, that's why. Idiot. That's me. Victoria says, wow, finally caught alive. Yeah. Caught alive. Welcome to the live. Please hit the like button if you're at the live. Maybe you should try some yoga. You ain't trying yoga, but I know what you mean. So this guy, unfortunately, is now saying, hey, I don't have any legal counsel. I need help, blah, blah, blah. I throw myself at the mercy of the court like this is the medieval times. I'm here, sire. Please, may the court be abundant in its giving of meeth a lawyereth. Or whatever. It sounded kind of like it was Elizabethan. Yeah, here we go. The shock and awe. So there he is again. In the case listed above, I, Richard M. Allen, hereby throw myself at the mercy of the court. I am begging to be provided legal assistance. You were offered legal assistance, Allen. You were offered legal assistance, and you turned it down. Said you were going to do it for me. And by the way, and I'm not, look, working at CVS is a fine job, but I mean, it's not, you're not getting Johnny Cochran. You're not getting Johnny Cochran with that. It's just, it is the norm to ask for a public defender. Yes. Yeah. I am begging to be provided with legal assistance and a public defender or whatever is available at my initial hearing on October 28th, 2022. I asked to find representation for myself. However, at the time I had no clue how expensive it would be just to talk to someone. Did not realize what my wife and I's immediate financial situation was going to be. Poor Mr. Allen. He's thrown himself at the mercy of the court, and he better be careful or he's going to break something. Because he doesn't look well. I'll tell you that. This is going, I'm telling you, this is going to go, the this whole sealed probable cause affidavit, this whole sealed entire secrecy of this case is going to come back somehow and bite the prosecution in the ass. And I don't think it'll cost them the case if they have a good, strong case. However, if he gets anything but a public defender from Indiana, not saying that public defenders aren't good lawyers, they certainly can be, and a lot of public defenders have really started out as public defenders and just rose through the ranks and done amazing work. However, Richard Allen is due a lawyer, and what's going to end up happening is he's going to claim, look, I was moved in secrecy all around. I was moved in secrecy, and I wasn't given a lawyer. I couldn't get a lawyer. After I figured out how much lawyers were, I couldn't get one, and the state kept moving me. So for a week and a half, I haven't been able to do anything. And, I truly think he thinks, oh, God. Sorry. First of all, I don't think he's some legal mastermind. I don't think he's a legal mastermind. But it's a good move on his part. It's a great move on his part. And, I just don't know exactly what the situation is. If he was able to get a hold of lawyers, if he wasn't able to get a hold of lawyers, yeah, I don't know if he's, I doubt there's not going to be, I can't imagine a plea deal in this case being anything other than, look, man, we're going to spare you the death penalty, or, you're going to get 60, you won't be up for parole for like 60 years. I would be surprised if the DA was willing to do anything for him or with him. I believe that they're ready to go to trial. I think they want to go to trial, and I think they want to publicly convict this guy. So, good morning. How are you? And, Ann Vroom brings the heat. She really does. Brings the heat every time. No question that this accused should be assigned a public defender. It's amazing that the first judge didn't resolve the situation immediately. Nothing can proceed until defense counsel enters an appearance. I'm telling you. Exactly. But simultaneously, we have something going on here. Yeah, I think he is trying to. Miriam says, Josh, is he trying to hint that the state is hindering him in his right of representation? Maybe trying to get a wrinkle in the works that way? Probably. I don't know if he's purposely doing it. I think he's desperate for a lawyer. He needs a lawyer. Like Ann said, this case can't even move until he has a friggin' lawyer. And the judge should have been like, hey, when he said, hey, I want counsel, or I'm going to get my own, they're like, okay, well, you're really going to need to get it, or we're going to have to assign you one. And, here, what the hell? I'm really struggling with this friggin' chat box here. So anyway, it's really shocking that didn't get taken care of right away. Could be, like I said, this could become another issue that you don't want to really deal with. But, that's what the secrecy does here. But simultaneously, we got Keegan Klein. You guys remember him, the creepy fat guy with all the CP charges, 25 of them now, dropped from 30 to 25. And now Keegan Klein, he asked for delay in jury trial amid, quote, negotiations in CP case. Interesting that this is all happening at the exact same time. Extremely interesting. So interesting that it begs the question, why? Why now? Why now? Keegan Klein is asking for a delay in this trial. Klein, who faces more than 24 counts related to CP investigation, requested that his trial be pushed back until May 2023. It's lovely in May. According to a motion filed this week in Miami County Circuit Court, as it stands, Kline is scheduled to go on trial January 2023. Not so lovely in January. With a final pretrial conference set for December 22nd, right before Christmas. In the motion, his attorney indicated that the parties are currently engaged in negotiations and requested a continuance. If anybody's interested, there's what is that, an air fryer? Black Friday air fryer, huh? Wow. Or is that a rice cooker? A rice cooker or an air fryer? I can't tell. I'm not going to click on it, but you want me to. That button right there is saying shop now, big boy. Come on, press it. And I'm not gonna, but I like those. I don't know what it is, but it looks cool. It's nice looking, It's like, hey, what you doing? You into cooking? Like, yeah, I am. Anyway, moving on. Prosecutor Peter T. Diedrich. Is that a crock pot? Is that a little crock pot going on there? A little num 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 num. I love rice. Sticky rice. Oh, I love rice. Oh yeah, 'cause it's sticky. Sticky rice. Prosecutor Peter Diedrich was aware of the request and had no objections to the motion, according to the filing. This is the second significant development in the case in recent days. Last week, prosecutors asked a judge to drop 5 of the 30 CP-related charges he faced, a request the court granted on Monday. Prosecutors asked for the dismissal because they had insufficient evidence to prove said counts beyond a reasonable doubt. At trial, prosecutors said Kline used a fake profile. Of course he did. Called Anthony _shots to communicate with more than a dozen underage girls in order to solicit photos. While he has never been charged or named as a suspect. By the way, I get so tired of hearing this. Sticky rice, sticky rice. While he has never been charged or named as a suspect in the Delphi murders of Abigail Williams and Liberty German, he has become associated with the case after it came to light that Anthony Schott's profile had communicated Libby German. After it came to light that Anthony Schott's profile had communicated Libby German. That messed me up. Police searched Kline's home in Miami County on February 25th, 2017, less than 2 weeks after the Delphi murders. In recent months, divers have searched a section of the Wabash River near Kline's home, although investigators haven't indicated what they're looking for. On October 31st, Indiana State Police announced the arrest of Richard M. Allen on 2 counts of murder in the Delphi case, the same guy who throws himself at the mercy of the court. I wanted to, we're back. Let's see, where's Kline at? Ugh. I mean, he just looks like a guy that would have CP. You know what I mean? Right? Kelly says, RA not having a lawyer now is not a big deal. It's a delay. He had a hearing and chose to get his own. Now he has changed mind. That's not a problem, folks. It'll be okay. Yes and no. And I don't just say this willy-nilly. I understand that he was given the opportunity. But now, once they started moving him, that's where the issue really comes into play. Like, because he could say, look, I was being moved. It was secretive. Nobody was supposed to know where I'm at, blah, blah, blah. Now we know sort of where he's at by, his letter of, please, please, the mercy of the court. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Hi, Josh. Click the WM air fryer. Got attention from my G-son who loves fried food. Yeah. Yeah. Plead the fifth. Oh, no. I was going to say, what are you pleading the fifth for? You're not on trial. I always forget. No. Interesting. He is enjoying. Yeah. Yes, I cannot wait for the air fryer on Christmas. I hijacked it. Yeah, Alan is. I just have a feeling, and you know what? Hopefully, I'm completely off and completely wrong, which happens all the time. Is that I truly hope that this shroud of secrecy, and by the way, on Friday, I'm going to have a civil attorney on by the name of Tom Mortati from Martin Hardy and Mazzotti law firm in New York and I'm going to ask him some questions about this case and also the AWP case about the NDAs and things like that because he's got fantastic insight. Give me 1 second here. So Tom Mortati on Friday, which is going to be an excellent show. Wait. All right. So let's take a look and we'll read this here. The man arrested in connection with the Delphi murder case has asked for a public defender. According to court documents filed this week, Allen asked the court to provide him with a defense attorney. Prior to the request, Allen had signaled his intention to hire private counsel. Indiana State Police announced Allen's arrest on October 31st, saying he was facing 2 counts of murder in connection with the murders of Abby Williams and Liberty German in February 2017. What's that? Is that like a Hot Wheel? Is that like a little baby Hot Wheel? What is it? The Jackal? That thing's dope. Wonder what the weight limit on that bad boy is. I doubt me or Kline could get on that thing, but he's not invited because I don't like him. Like that though. Look at that little bad boy, huh? Little skirting around. Skirt. You know what I mean? What's up, Anthony? Yeah, we can definitely. Yeah, that would be great. Look at that thing. That thing's dope. Oh, God. He's been moved at least twice, having been held at the Carroll County Jail before being transferred to White County Jail. He was subsequently taken to an undisclosed state facility for his own safety. The Indiana Department of Corrections released a booking photo of Allen earlier this week. In a handwritten letter obtained by Fox 59, Allen begged for the mercy of the court. During his initial hearing on October 28th, he had indicated plans to hire private counsel. That's one thing that I am wondering, too. How come this is public? I thought everything in this case was supposed to be private. I thought everything in this case was supposed to be private. I'm confused by that. Everybody say, oh, we got to get Dr. Moselle to talk about. I don't even know if she wants to get inside this guy's head. But here's the funny thing. Once again, Richard Allen, who is indicted for these murders, who is accused of these murders but hasn't been found guilty, is quote unquote presumed innocent until proven guilty. So yeah, Josh, just a search warrant. Affidavits have been sealed. The rest of it is docket. The rest of the docket is so far public. Got it. Wow. So we get to see a little bit of his writing. It is kind of scary. Like, I wonder what Dr. Moselle would think of this. In the case listed above, I, Richard M. Allen, hereby throw myself at the mercy of the court. I am begging to be provided with legal assistance in a public defense or public assistance in a public defender or whatever help is available. He hereby throw myself at the mercy of the court. I'm begging to be provided with. I'll diagnose him with something right now. Being an idiot. Does that mean? Right. It does. You're right, C Powers. You're right. It doesn't It doesn't say anything pertinent. Oh, God. Here comes the P-bombs. Nice. Lulu got him on the second one. That's pretty good, man, because those things go... the P-bombs start going hard. What up, Thunder Plumps? Andervroom says, I don't know why, but my intuition, this letter's content was composed by his wife, who turn probably had some help and then copied him his own writing, all of which is okay. Right. Yeah. And if you think that, and would you say that the reason that he's doing this is it to set something up maybe for down the road, that somebody has told his wife this? And because Richard Allen, the guy that was, I don't know if anybody has seen, let me see. Let me see if I can find this here. I don't think that he's smart enough to think that, but I think that there are other people that certainly are smart enough. There's a photo I want to show you guys. It's absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Let me see if I can. It was like he was like looking at, or he was looked like the elf on the shelf, but he was not. Delphi. Where can I find it? Because it was hilarious. I mean, it's just he's just kind of a d-bag. That's a fact. Sorry, any Richard M. Allen fans out there, you ain't gonna get much love over here. Why are they? How is that thing not all over the place? Hold on. I'm getting it. You'll see. Smells like a candle's burning. Anybody smell a candle burning? No? Just having a stroke? Okay. Yes, here it is. Oh. All right. There he is. And all, like, what the hell? Does anybody see that? Can you guys see that? Look at that photo. That was the days he was working at Walmart. This is the guy that needs a lawyer. That's so weird. Hey, can you imagine? Can you imagine him going, "Hey, snap a photo of me down here," and it's like, why? Like, Richard, get off the shelf, Richard. Richard, get off the shelf, please. Richard, can you get your fat ass off the shelf, please? Seriously. Like, there's nothing redeeming about. Yeah, he is Cherry and Max. He is on clearance. Richard, I'm going to need you to go clean the shitters, please. It's just weird. Like, he probably thinks that's like a cool photo too, and it's not like an ironic like ha 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 ha. Okay, Burt Reynolds. Yeah, burnt out Reynolds. They say that this guy, what do they say? He's 40, how old? 45? Which would have 45, 40, or 50? Is he 50? I don't know how old he is, but I mean, he's completely shot out. Like, he's completely blown out. Richard Allen is completely blown out. We call that the camel tail. He looks like his head is glued to his shoulders. I don't know. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe if he was 16, it'd be funny. It's just every photo that I've kind of seen of him is sort of gimmicky and weird and you know, it's just he has no neck. That's a fact. Clean up on aisle 2. Hats off to the shelf for holding up. Honestly, can you imagine being he's probably got some like 21-year-old supervisor and going from Walmart to CVS is definitely a sideways move career-wise. I mean, it's not a step down and it's not a step up, but it is definitely a lateral move. I'm not shaming the guy for working. Golly, get off the friggin' shelf, man. Tim Green says, I hope his wife testifies against him. He thinks he's a male model. I hope he doesn't. Yeah, like him sitting on that dude's lap. There's so many weird photos of Richard Allen. Let me see here. I'll find you another one. Yeah, the lap photo, I don't. There's a lot of Richard Allens in the world, by the way. He is a goofy, goofy man. You know, you got to believe that the evidence is overwhelming, right? Is anybody with me? I mean, I don't know what the evidence is, but a $20 million bond. Can we get a price check on an overweight neck pedo on aisle 3? Somebody said that what I've seen better head on an abscess on my horse's ass. Gross. They have to have a ton of evidence. I mean, at least I'm assuming. Right. Yeah. Exactly where the wind blows. It's the reject. Odd duck. 99 pink balloons. What's up? Good morning, good afternoon. Yeah, he's on no bond now. That's a fact. I heard the prosecution say it. Let's see here. Where is that one of him? You would think they'd be more prevalent, but they're really not. Yeah, he was sitting on some, it's like his daughter's husband's lap or something. I mean, he's not a very big guy. He's portly, to say the least. There's no doubt that he's a portly fellow, which is kind of odd. But here's your first like major issue is that I would say first major issue, the guy wears UFC shirts. Okay, we all know what that means. I think we all know. Oh my God, look at this photo that I just found. That's a good one. Okay, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Holy Jesus Christus. Dresses like a substitute gym teacher. Not even one that is like normal. I would never ask you to quit your job for that, but it's not a terrible idea. It's not a good idea, but I can understand why. Look at that photo. Likes his jeans loose or baggy or whatever that is. I don't know. That was a fun photo. Let's see if we can find more. Well, it wasn't really a fun photo, but yeah, he's just, yeah. I'm thinking that I don't know if they have DNA, but it wouldn't surprise me. They probably found him to like have a bunch of stuff. He probably had some, the stuff that was taken that would directly tie him to the crime. And apparently, is this where he worked? Yeah, this is where he worked. So that's cool. Where he passed out this is where he passed out hemorrhoid cream for 7 hours a day, 8 hours a day. I'm a pharmacy tech. So that's cool. Let me see here. He's sick. I can't find that one of him sitting on that guy's lap, which is probably a good thing. But yeah, this is an awful photo of him for real. Like this is just look like, I don't know, man. It looks like Bridge Guy to me. Oh no, Humanimal, really? That's great advice. If you know anything about the show, you know that I have an ice pack routine. It's on his wife's Facebook page. No, thank you. If you have it, you send it, but I don't even know her name, nor do I care. I have no idea what her name is. Are those photoshopped? Or what? Is what photoshopped? Yeah, I don't think that I don't know. It's not necessarily the bags, but one thing is if you start getting dark circles under your eyes, the cold really gets the circulation in the face moving. But I will definitely keep a hemorrhoid cream in mind for many reasons. Yeah, I think it's yes. They searched his house on the Thursday and they arrested him on a Friday. Right, but it's it's all there. Yes, it is. I really do want to find. Anyway, well, I can't find it, so I don't know. I do actually have a beauty regimen, but it doesn't work very well. Keep a spray nozzle can of Evian water in the fridge. Few blasts. Yeah. Well, yeah, they dug up that burn pit. They went through his house. They did all sorts of stuff, man. People don't just get 20. Usually, I believe, and Anne Vroom might be the. Yes, and Anne's right here. They won't charge him. The only plea deal that they'd be really willing to give him is probably take the death penalty away. But like, who even? I don't really have one. I just I put hemorrhoid cream on my face, and then that's it really. The hemorrhoid cream. You squint at a screen a lot, if not online all day. I'm not online all day, but yes, I do squint. That's why sometimes I wear my Josh. I've never seen any pictures of Richard with his daughter. Does he have any? Or stepdaughter? The guy seems disconnected to his wife. It looks like he's trying to keep a low profile, is what it looks like. That's what it looks like. Try River Soul. Yeah, I'll go find it. But I don't know. I've looked really hard. I really can't find it. Yeah, they'll ask him, but I'm having trouble finding this. Let me go to my bag of tricks here. My favorite, Chelsea coming through. Or sorry, I plead the fifth. That's all you could. That's exactly what we're looking for. I didn't find it, but I plead the fifth found it. Thank you so much. You guys ready for this? It's the stupidest thing ever. Literally the stupidest thing ever. Oh, I know all about witch hazel. I know all about witch hazel. Love the hazel. Yeah, what? The only good thing I can say about this picture is that it's Pittsburgh Steeler hat. But it's just whatever. I've never seen anything quite like. What is that? Seriously. Why is he sitting on his lap? Does anybody know? No? Nobody knows? Makes sense, because I don't know either. Yeah. Steelers fan. I love that. Me too. Even though they're terrible right now, they're still my favorite. You're welcome. I do like Funyuns are awesome. Yeah, Jessica, you're right. It is gross. It's just so weird, man. That is his son-in-law. Feel bad for. Here, take a picture with me, son. No thanks, Dad. Come on. Take a picture with me. Okay, and then this is what he does. Like, what the hell? What is he doing? Go Eagles. Seriously. He is gritting his teeth. It's just so weird. Let me feel that jacket. It's nice. I like the. He wears the same shirt like in every photo too. It's always the striped cotton 3-button, you know what I mean? Funyuns are not nasty. They're great. Get over here and give your papa some love. I mean, that's just an awkward photo. Not only is that, so even if you're not accused of being the Delphi murderer bridge guy, even if you're not accused of being bridge guy, that's a weird photo. And the thing is, that is not a joke. Is that a joke? I mean, are they joking around? Is he like, ha, 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 this is so funny. Ha, Dad, come sit on my lap. No, thank you. Let's take a photo together. No, thank you. I'm throwing myself on the mercy of my son-in-law. I don't think that they're almost holding hands. I mean, they're definitely cuddled. There's some cuddling going on there for sure. There's a lot of it going on, actually. And it's scary. Mimi, you're a trip. That's so funny. I don't know why. I don't know. This couldn't possibly be Bridge Guy. He sits on his son-in-law's lap. Jesus. It's just. See. No, I don't. I have no idea. I just think he's weird. I mean, it's just it's like the strangest photo. It's a weird photo. I don't understand what the deal is. Okay, who's sitting on whom? That what you're looking at is Richard Allen, the accused. It's weird. No, it's not weird. Is it weird? One, if it's weird. Two, if it's not. Go ahead. Light it up. Light it up. Is there a two in the crowd? Love it. Inglorious gesture. Going with the two. David going with the two. Notice it's all dudes going for the twos. It's not creepy. That looks, I mean, that space that you see right there, there's room. There's room. Oh, come on. We don't know that. I wonder if those pics were taken when he left the mental health place. Very baggy, comfy outfit just screams leaving the hospital. Yeah. It certainly does. There's tons of room. Even if there's not room, you fit in. Here, son, come sit on my lap. Please. It's just, if you have not yet, please hit that like button. It means more than you know. But yeah, now Richard Allen is asking for an attorney via letter. And so I'm surprised that the judge hasn't held a hearing yet, because I know that she's like new on the case, but still. David said it must be a joke. Yeah, it's hilarious. It's a good one. Yeah, I think it is. I think it definitely is. I think it's definitely going to be a part of the. Yeah, sit on the arm. That's a look. I can see the arm of the chair from here. I think it looks like a big arm. Jessica's got a great point. You know, we really don't know. Maybe he just sits on everybody's lap. Maybe he's just lap guy. We know that he likes to lay under shelves and okay, we just got photos of him everywhere. This is terrible. This is terrible, America. Where's the one of him? Where's Elf on the Shelf? Let's find Elf on the Shelf, and then we'll compile. Okay. There we go. Macho says, get him away from me. All right. Well, there you go. There's your... There's your Richard Allen collage for the morning. Sorry. Oh, he's going to be able to sit on a lot of laps. Imagine asking someone if they want to sit down and they do that. Elf on the Shelf, crap on the lap. Too much comfort. I have some... I have kind of a feeling that there's a little disconnect there too. Like he's not wired right, folks. So he's like, here, let me be Humpty Dumpty. Humpty Dumpty. So I oh my God. Hey, it'd be you know it'd be really funny is if I could caress your hand and sit on your lap. Hilarious. I don't even like. I remember like in church and stuff. I always thought it was like weird of everybody to just like full on like full hug each other. Like, come on, give me some love, or get it, huh? Ha! All right, David, calm down. You know, and then like, I was always the like side hug guy. Like when we come in for the hug, and I'd hit him with the side move. You know what I mean? I hit him with the side move, and then there was always that lady Diane who was just like, "Come here, Josh," and then she'd just like, pow, 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 boom. And I'm like, this is uncomfortable. This is uncomfortable. And then she goes, my husband's chair's empty. He's been dead for 4 years. Too comfortable. Put on a blue light special. Come here, give me some love. Show me some love. No, thank you. No, thank you. I don't want no love from you. It's called personal space. Natalia, what's going on? Yeah, it's pretty weird there, David. First you hit us with the 2, then you say he's being funny. Now you're a leg hugger. It's really going downhill for you there, partner. Yeah. I am a bit of a. First of all, I'm a bit of a germaphobe, first and foremost. And second of all, like, I don't really like, I'm not going to say that I've never had somebody sit on, like a guy sit on my lap before. We certainly didn't hold hands, and we didn't take a picture, and it was more just like being funny, like you're saying, but there is just pure joy there. There's no, there is no anything to tell you. Thank you so much for that super sticker. I'm glad that you caught a live too. Yeah, David, it's just went from bad to worse with you. But thank you for being here. You guys don't sit on your buddy's laps? I mean, yeah, I guess. When there's nowhere to sit. Maybe you can see. Yeah, I'm not. First of all, the photo's fuzzy. And the fact that his wife thought it'd be like, look how cute these pictures are of my short, fat husband. She's very proud of him. I've never had a man hug me at my waist, nor have I ever put my hands around another man's waist. Look, man, it's 2022. We're not here to judge. Okay. All right. We accept all walks of life here at the lab. We're all God's children. Tim, if you need to talk to somebody, I'm here for you, buddy. I'm here for you. It's okay. Yeah, he does look like a troll. Yeah, it was in Walmart. It was. David, I would like to introduce you to my friend Tim. Tim, I would like you to introduce you to my friend David. The reason I think that this is weird is not because of the male on male affection. It's his son-in-law. Like, that's weird. Like, it's his son-in-law. All right. Well, that's good, Tim. Thanks for clearing that up. It's just, you know, it's not just because they're in-laws. It's because, I mean, that kid is probably 30 years younger than him. And it's his daughter's husband. It's just weird. Like, it's just weird. Like, on every single level. And, yeah, he's an absolute. And I don't know which one's weirder. They're both weird. You want a Burt Reynolds side by side? All right, fine. I'm killing this show like as fast as possible. When did Burt Reynolds oh my God. I'm not gonna bring up that Burt Reynolds photo. I never seen that thing before. Unreal. No, thank you. I feel like you tricked me. God. I had no... Why did you have me look this up? Kevin, I'm from California. Who was it that told... Who told me to look this up? I am never, ever taking advice from whoever. Whoever asked me to look this up, I will never trust you again. Ever. There's no scraps in my scrapbook. Yeah, Kevin, what's so unbelievable about me being from California? Let's hear it. Let's hear it, Kevin. What is it? Come on now. Just go ahead. Yeah, I am never looking that up again. Come on, Kevin. Just, oh God. Yeah, I'm from California. A lot of people are, like 40 million of us. I'm upset that I looked that up. I don't know why I looked that up. Why? What? I am. What am I? A snowflake? Am I? What? Like, what is it now? I'm not nervous at all. No, I am. I already looked up the Burt Reynolds thing. I'm not going to do it. I'm not telling you. Why would you think I was from Ohio? What? Why would? What gave you that impression? I don't know what gave you that impression, but that's okay. I'm fine with that. Yeah, Kevin. Kevin, you're right. I am from Ohio. I looked it up. You're right. It wasn't worth looking up. It sucked. It was terrible. Do not look up that Burt Reynolds picture. It's just him naked laying on a rug. Let's see. I look like a truck driver. Well, you look like a horse rider. Plus, I don't know. I'm not really sure why you think that I would look like a truck driver from Ohio, but that's very incredibly stereotypical of you. And I denounce your profile. I'm from Northern California. I'm not a truck driver. I'm not a truck driver.
So I guess.
David, you're not helping yourself, but it's all good, man. We're all going to work through everything together, guys. Thanks for being here this morning. I'll talk to you soon.
Let's go! Blaze in the steel. Bring the heat. Mix it non-stop. With the hottest DJ.
I'm your host, Joshua Diaz.
Non-stop.
no investigation. This boy has.
There is not, really? This to me.
Don't say any F's and stuff.
But I have to put her on the side and worry about
I'm gonna do what I gotta do for me and my boys and my kids.
Don't say any F's and stuff.
There is no investigation. This boy
There
has.
is not, really? This to me. Rise, idiot.
I've done my best. It's hard, you know, that's real tough.
But I have to put her on the side and worry about the boys.
I'm gonna do what I gotta do for me and my boys and my kids.
Don't say any F's and stuff.
Live from the NBD Production Studios, you're in the lab with your host, Joshua Diaz.
There is no investigation. This boy has.
There is not, really? This to me. But I have to put her on the side and worry about the boys. But I have to.
There is no investigation.
Don't say any F's and stuff.
But I have to put her. But I have to put her on the side and worry about the boys.